Welcome to today's video. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm in Kingman, Arizona. You probably know where I'm at. That's right. Back at the junkyard. Ready for my annual visit. It's hard to believe it's already been a year. Oh, it's a thing of beauty right here, isn't it? Look at this. All these beautiful, beautiful cars to go look at. Yeah, I can't wait. It's only 101 degrees today, so it's a nice day to go roaming around looking for some junk. Join me, won't you? Boy, this is exciting. I mean, I just always look forward to this. It's a Kingman pick-apart, self-service used auto parts right here on Route 66. $1 to get in. Well, the price went up to $2, but you still can't beat that. I gave him a $10 bill and he gave me $3 back, and he thought I gave him a $5. We were talking at the time. It was an honest mistake, you know, so I got $8 back. So $2 to get in for all this enjoyment. But before we get into today's video, I just want to talk about today's sponsor. Today the video is sponsored by this here, BH2. Boy, I drink this stuff all day, every day. I love it, man. It's full of vitamins and minerals. I mean, if you're a little sluggish in the morning, you drink this, and you'll be going from dawn until dusk. I mean, I used to have a problem getting out of bed, and I started drinking this, and not a problem at all anymore. That's right. With BH2, you'll be running around this junkyard like a kid in the candy store. That's right, knee problems? Well, it's not going to be a problem with BH2. So yeah, once again, that's BH2. Get yourself some of this and drink it, and all your problems will be gone. Oh boy, man, what is in that stuff? Oh, who could drink that? That stuff is terrible. Oh man, what are they putting in that stuff? Wait a second. This thing's still filming? Yeah, this. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's great. I love it. Oh, I love it. I was just kidding. I was just fooling about. Oh, this is great. Okay, so yeah, we'll just start from the beginning here and work our way around and see what kind of hidden gems we can find here. Starting off, I realized they still have this Mercury Mountaineer. It was here last year. Looks like it's tilted a little more. The wind's blowing it off, it looks like. But the long block 302 is still there. Someone installed a shock right there. So if anyone wants a long block, it's still here. 302. Just be careful when you're working on it. The thing could go over any time. Got ourselves a fancy Mercedes. Not really into much of this kind of stuff, you know. The Mustangs are, you know where they're at. They're down here. Excursion, sitting on the ground. We'll go around, but head down to the Mustangs here and see if that drag car's here. I just won't believe it. Got some nice old Ford trucks here with some big blocks. Well, it's a small block, but got an old Ford work truck here with a diesel engine. People stripped a few pieces off that. Had the Power Stroke diesel. There's an oversized load there. And here we are, the Mustangs. These here, I can't remember if these were here last year or not. These aren't much to speak of. You got the old Fox body here with the 8.8 axle sitting there. This is the one I believe that got rear-ended, something smack dab. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I wonder why they keep these for so long. Some of these, it's like, anyone gonna take any rid of this thing? Nothing much to good to speak of, huh? No way! I can't believe it. I kid you not. This has probably been here 6 years. The drag car. They got drag slicks. I should have got them that year. They're slowly decaying, but they don't want to crush this one. I mean, how could you crush this? How could you crush a drag car like this? It's just so lovely to look at. It's got the airbag still there, of course. And this one here was here last year. It's still here. See how, I think this is the homemade convertible top. Yes, it is. Right, it says. I remember that from last year. The top's holding up pretty good, really. The hood flipped back, I think, and knocked it off, but man, I was kind of laughing at it last year, but it overdid it. It's holding up pretty good. If I had a convertible, I would know who to call. I think this one was here last year. Someone put a old, oh, that's a transmission transaxle they tossed in there. And yep, here it is. This one, I remember this one. I love this one. There's just a couple I think they're kind of sentimental about. They just can't get rid of them, and this is one of them. I mean, I would have a hard time crushing this thing. I mean, look, the artwork. I love the artwork on it. Love it. This one here, I don't remember this one here last year. This one, I mean, I joke around a lot, but this one here, seriously, look at it. It's pretty straight. Wow, stick shift. I'll have to pop the hood and see what we got for a power plant. But that there would make a pretty nice drag car. Really, take it down the street drags and just have a little fun with it, you know. Here, I'll pop the hood and the power plant. What do you think it's got? It's got the 4-cylinder, but could be easily converted to a V8. It's already set up for a manual transmission. The glass is intact, the body is straight, the hood opens nicely, nothing's really been up. There's got this panel here is a little ripply, but for a drag car, you know, you need a mirror. All the glass though. Let me see how much they want for this. If they take $100, I might end up taking this. Look at the dad. Oh, yeah, see what I mean? It's set up, it's a stick shift. Yeah, that's, man, wow. I'm going to ask them how much they want for it. Look underneath. The tires are a little dry rotted. I'd probably end up replacing those. Let's take a look under here. That doesn't look bad. Actually, it looks real good. Man. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you think I should pick this up. Like I said, if he'll take $100, it will be going on with me. Okay, so I was looking around a little closer at it. You know, it says right here it was abandoned on 1/19/23. I don't know if that's when they got it. I don't remember this being here last year, but it says the keys are inside. I didn't look for that. Let's see if they are there. We'll try to start it and see if it runs. No, they're not in here. Look at that. Keys aren't in there. Yeah, I'll ask him up front about it. So you got 2 rows Mustangs, that front section here, this section. These here, I remember these from last year. This one here is the one I think someone had scratched the paint. Yes, they sure did. This had a good paint job on it, and they really tore the new one there. Got a tree growing up. Yeah, these here I think we're pretty much here. This one here might be a new one. Yeah, I don't remember that top like that. Yeah, that's a new one. This one here, I believe, might be the same one. They're all pretty much all automatic cars, so I like the T5 transmissions. It seemed to me like I asked once, and they kind of charge an arm and a leg for them out here. But this one's got a stick in it, but let's see. Yep, it's a V6, so that would be a good T5 to purchase. I'll ask him up there when I leave how much he wants for the gearbox. Yeah, this is I don't think this one was here last year. .6 V8. Can't see it too good in there. Oh, yeah, it was a manual transmission, but those didn't have the T5s, and it's gone anyway. Someone got him a door. This is definitely wasn't here last year. This is a newer car. Let's see what year this is. Probably like around a 2012 maybe. I think it says 08. I was way off. We'll see for sure on the door. Yep, 2008. And you got another convertible box body. This one's carbureted. It's got the 302. See what it has for a transmission. Automatic. It's got the Mustang seats. Yeah, that one, see, that thing's beat up. This one belongs out here. Never did care for convertibles too much. Let me know what you think about convertibles. Do they really even make convertible cars anymore like this? I just never really wanted one because to me they only look good with the top down. I wouldn't be driving around enough with the top down, so I just never thought I would like one. Here we come across, looks like one of the Fast and Furious cars sitting on the ground. Got the Mercury. Oh, the Lynx. I remember the Lynx from last year. They moved it. It used to be, it was down here last year, and they put it over here and set it down on the ground. And it's looking a little rougher shape now. Not a bad looking little wagon though. In the far corner over here, we got a row of Ford Rangers and a Mazda, which is pretty much a Ranger, don't you think? Or very similar, huh? If you like Rangers, they got a few over here. Got a Mustang out here. It looks like a 66 Mustang. Might be a 67 though. Got a Ranger over here. It's Ultra Sounds, Car Audio and Customs. If you're looking for a sound system, call up Robert here. Here, you pause it and take down that number if you want a killer sound system. Actually got quite a few Rangers out here. Another little section of them. There's the Ford Bronco 2. Still got it out here. 2 of them. They just shuffle them around. They were over there and they put them over here. So they just move them around. They I don't think it had that last year. They put a lock on there. I guess too many people were trying to look under the hood. The Ford Explorer here. It's not a V8 though, so it's no good to us. Got a little section of Saturns. Some more Explorers down through here. It's a newer one. There's one. It's got a V8. It says right on there, V8. And yes, it is. That's how you want to find them. It's like that. Completely still together assembled. That, if it's not locked up, might have you a good little engine there. Take it out and go through it. I'll ask him how much he wants for a complete engine too, and we'll see what he says. Let's see if this got the GT40 or the GT40P heads. What year is this? Oh, it's a 2000 it says, so it would be the GT40P. I prefer the GT40s myself. But yeah, if the price was right, let's see here. The tag does say that it's 2000 model year, so that is definitely the P heads. But a lot of times I would buy the engine. If I lived here for a good price, I'd take that engine and just sell the P heads and use the short block. But yeah, you know, everything's still on it. The spark plug, so it's sealed up, which is good. But really, there's nothing like the Junkyard. I mean, it's fun for the whole family. You bring them out here, you just don't know what you're gonna find. I mean, you got a work boot there. Over here, you got a baseball glove. I mean, any part of your family, from your grandma down to your little cousins. I mean, you're gonna be able to find something for them here. Look at that. There's something for the old lady. An iron. A Nike shoe that's pretty much brand new. If we can find the other one, might take those for my nephew. A sleeping bag for your favorite camping buddy. Here's a GMC Terrain that was abandoned 10/14/24. A lot of people no keys for this one, but they abandoned a lot of cars in Kingman. I mean, I've seen them all over the place, so I don't know if they're just stolen vehicles and they abandoned them, or the wife said, oh, it's too dirty, let's drop it off in the parking lot, go get another one. Here's another one they brought in. Had a little accident, crashed right up against the fence. I mean, I don't know if it blew off the wheels or the guy putting it in here just slammed it right into the fence. He probably didn't give a hoot, you know. He said, well, they're not paying me enough to put it up there. Right, I'm just gonna slam it right down. Here's one here, looks like brand new. See? Abandoned. Got a little bird poop on it, so they turned her in. If you like the Ford trucks, here's a section of Ford trucks. Got this army green one. Got this one here that got a little bit of damage. You probably straighten that out. It's on hold, so someone's waiting to pick it up. And we are getting close to the van section. I know a lot of people are waiting for the vans. I'm gonna dig deep into them this year. Section of Jeep. section of Kia, Dodge. Go down and look through here a little bit. What do you think happened to that windshield? Someone slammed up against it, or looks like it might have got rocks thrown at it. I mean, who would do that? Pay to come into a junkyard and just break windshields? Who would do that? Well, somebody would. This whole row. Somebody doesn't like Dodge. Actually, I don't think these are Dodge, are they? These are Dodge over here. Man! These are Dodge over here. These are Mitsubishi. Somebody's not liking the old Mitsubishis. They broke every windshield. Yeah, somebody does not like Mitsubishi. They came out here, paid $2 and broke every windshield on the Mitsubishis. Except this one right here. They left this one. And that one. A row of PT Cruisers. What do we got over here? That's not a snake, is it? Oh, I think it's just the weather stripping. You gotta look around though, because snakes could be in here. Here is a Dodge RT. What do you think of that? Thing's pretty good shape. The body, anyway. Got the racing stripe. Totally gutted. Pretty much. Most of it's gone. Manual transmission car. Getting closer to the vans. There's something else there for the love of your life. Sewing machine, Singer sewing machine. Well, we have finally made it to the vans, it looks like. Alright, we got two little rows, sections of vans here. Kind of disappointed. I thought there'd be more in this, but let's take a closer look. Let's see what's in the back of this one. The Chevy Van 30. Air compressor tank. Mattress. No bodies in this one. Here you get the Silver Rider. Yeah, a little more cleaned out this year. This one's got a, oh, I think the seats are just folded down. It's not a mattress. There's a bunch of parts in that one. Right next to that one, you got the Rebel Scum. Rebel Scum. Scumbag. One that's been chopped up. And we're on to the final section here. Eufaula, Oklahoma. No way. I've been to Eufaula, Alabama. This one's a little hard to get into, but let's see if I can. Yeah, there's nothing much to speak of in that one. Plot 2324. Another busted windshield. This one here, he's really got it set up. Got a platform built for his bed. Pantries and all in here. Maybe we'll find something good in this one. A little rancid, but not too bad. Got him a heater, and yeah, they've cleaned him out a little better, I think, this year. Before, they just leave all the grub and everything in them. This one here is, they converted this to a flatbed. This one here too. I think it's safe to say he liked Pepsi and rocks. And the final one. Let's see what we got, guys. Yeah, not much going on this year. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Another section of import. Here's that 3000 GT. That was been here since last year. I remember that one. Let's go check out and see if that Fiero is still here. Pair of underwears. And Mondale. Mondale is still here. I think the Fiero was over this way. Quite a few trucks out here. Patrick for the win. The one that got burned up a little. Does make you wonder though, you know, just all the stories behind all these junkers. What happened to them? Who owned them? What happened to them? Why they decided to put a beauty like this out here. There's another one. And another one. Beautiful machines just laying out here, withering away. Well, look what I came across. This isn't the Fiero from last year, but we got ourselves another one laying on the ground here. GT, Fiero GT. Wow. I always kind of like these, especially as a kid. And if you're looking for something for your uncle for Christmas, here we go. You got some cassette tapes here. Stevie Wonder. I mean, you got quite a few to pick from here. Another pair of underwears. Impala. Yeah, I think that other Fiero is gone now. Someone might have purchased it. Where's the Queen Bee family truckster? There it is. Pontiac Sunfire. Here's a section of a newer, well, I mean, they're not new, but I don't know, what do you think? Are these like early 2000 or not late 90s Camaros? What are these? Look at that. This is starting to make me sick. All these broken windshields. Why do the kids do it? They'll do anything for Halloween. Got 3 Metros here. Let me know in the comments, whoever had a Metro. I know a couple people that had them. They actually ended up being really good cars for them. I mean, look at this thing. That thing right there, they got about 50 miles per gallon on that hog. I found the Queen Bee family truckster from last year. It was up against that fence over here. They've been rotating them, moving them from place to place to make it look like they're getting in different stuff. And because I remember John owning that one. Let's see, I think it had an airbag. It did, but someone got it. Someone actually got the airbag. The Queen Bee family truckster. Some more of the Ford trucks here. I hear the train coming. Oh, I see it going. Got the Wallapai Mountains there in the background. I might go up there tonight. Get me something good to eat. I think we're about to wrap this tour up, fellers. Here's one that's got windows tinted with white. Wow, that's actually like a screen or something. Haven't seen that. That's different. Look around just a little more and wrap her on up. A pair of underwears hanging from out of the door. A pair laying on the ground. A sock. Something for the whole family. Okay, I'm on the far end here. That's just gonna about wrap up this tour here this year. I always enjoy coming out here and looking around, and a lot of it I had seen from last year. They moved a few things around, but I still enjoy it. And didn't seem like there was quite as much excitement around, especially with the vans, but we'll be back next year for another round. I'm gonna head out to the front here, ask that guy a couple questions, especially about this Mustang here, and this video will almost be over with. I'm sure you're glad. Someone's going in and out of that door, but there's no one around. Well, the guy at the front gate, he was on the phone and couldn't talk, so I couldn't really ask him about that Mustang or any prices on parts, but yeah, come on out here. Get your mom, get your pa, your grandma, and all the cousins. Load them up in the truck and come on out and do some Christmas shopping. There's something, like I said, for the whole family. Get everyone involved. It's a family experience. See you next year.